What's going on, everybody? A lot of cryptos are pumping right now. Most of them meme coins. They got demolished on Sunday and they're coming back up with double digit pumps. We're seeing it. It's really good. But by the end of this video, there's the token that I've been buying secretly and not so secretly. I said I was going to buy only 1 million, but I doubled down and I'm like, let's go and get more. And I most recently got more too. If you're on my Discord, appreciate all my patrons. I told you how much I got. Bottom line is, I continue being very bullish on JASMY coin. I'll tell you what I'm seeing, TA related, news related, market related. I'll tell you something, guys. It can get worse, and I know the reasons how it can get worse for crypto, for stocks, for everything. But it also can get much better. I don't want to gamble on the possibility that it's gonna get so much worse and I'm not buying. Not financial advice, but I think a lot of people what they do is split the money you have in small chunks and start buying your way up, your way down. So you're not fully invested and you lose the opportunity to buy at a much cheaper discount, right? So thank you for coming in. Don't forget to smash the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. We've been building a nice community here about JASMY coin. We understand the potential. The price of this token was $4+, then $1, then pennies. And if you hold 1 million JASMY or less or more, if we get back to $1, right? I mean, there it is. By definition, you are a millionaire, right? And that's amazing if you hold over 1 million JASMY like I do. But it is my expectation that this token is going to make a lot of people rich based on what the facts are, based on payment, IoT, internet, Web3, and partnerships, based on how early still we are in the crypto space. So take a look at the links down below, join some exchanges right there, get up to 80,000 USDT. We join, deposit, trade. All the instructions are down there, guys. I think you will enjoy them. But at the end of the day, whoo, I want to sneeze. Wow, that was powerful. We just painted the house, so that's probably why. Thank you guys for coming in. Now, what the prices are looking for us today when it comes to JASMY is 2% up. If you look at the top 100, the 24 hours, JASMY is in the, on here in the first page. Really good stuff. A lot of people like me, we saw this yesterday and today, 17.29. Why is it? Well, because people were selling off on Sunday, everything collapsing, Taiwan, Japan, the US. I'll tell you something. You take a look at the price of BTC, you take a look at the price of stocks, they're coming back up. What that means is that just people panic for a few hours and then start going back up, like buying. It's a good strategy to eliminate all the paper hands. It's a good strategy to say, let's just scare the market for a second, see what they're willing to do, see how much they're willing to sell, and we'll buy back and become super rich. If you've been, looking at the channel, then you are aware of the manipulation and hopefully you didn't cash out or sell at a loss, right? Now, there's a lot of great commentary, great people talking about JASMY support. JASMY is one of those tokens that it is not a meme coin. It is not you're not gonna find a lot of people spamming JASMY, buy JASMY, get on JASMY or so. This is not the way JASMY is about, right? JASMY is for serious, in my opinion, serious investors that are into the tech, into the board, into the news, and they're always providing some pretty reasonable TA. That's my experience. And if you're seeing the same, then great job. Okay. What I'm using right now, guys, is my log salgo indicator, which I heavily recommend you take a look at it, right? Because it does help me identify the opportunities. Like if you're using the 4-hour candle is what a lot of analysts use because that gives you enough, I would say, zoom out, get out of the micro so you see much better trends. I can add my RSI right here, and I see that we were oversold. Really nice oversold. Are we oversold? Not anymore, because people bought the 1 penny dip, And that is from here all the way to the top, 50%. So at the end of July, we dropped, from 3 cents to one, basically 50%. And from here to here is already 50%. Guys, there's a lot of money to be made. Not in only in the short term. If you're using the indicators, guys, you're gonna be super wealthy in a way that you can make some nice positions because the TA confirms and the signals and overlays, guys, really give you that edge. So I'll tell you something, guys. This might not be how it's gonna play out long term in August or so. What do I mean? Here's exactly what I mean. That can be a bull trap, and we can go much lower if Iran attacks this week or next week, as those news are gonna shake the entire world and the index the indices, right? All the markets basically. That's the only bad news that I'm expecting, that we haven't heard anything from now from the media. But ignoring that, which is a big one, but ignoring that, that's why we are pumping back up. We're recovering a little bit. So in the month long term that we have ahead of us, we might see some, discounts. However, when you open up to the end of 2024, starting November, that's when you start to see, guys, hopefully for BTC, $80,000-$90,000. I continue believing that we can easily break all-time high this 2024 based on the cut that is coming. Guys, a cut it's coming in 2024 September. Many analysts are saying that finally the Fed at the FOMC meeting, they're gonna have to cut rates. We are having two more CPI data. We're coming one next week, and the other one the first or second week of what is it, September. That's gonna be for August. So it's gonna be super bullish if inflation is actually coming down. A lot of people will be very pleased, and Jerome Powell will have to for sure start cutting some rates. So many smart people saying it. So I think that's gonna be a trigger to finally see some really nice bumps. So bottom line, you might want to get in on projects like JASMY before it's too late and before we have a massive pump, because this is not a massive pump. 50% recovery is not a massive pump. That's not what I'm talking about. Something about 200% is coming. Going back to the 4 cents and all my money, it's gonna be. I didn't sell anything because there's no really reason why for me to cash out so early. Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. That's all I wanted to tell you. Join the groups down below. Appreciate you guys stopping by. I'm bullish on JASMY. I think this one is gonna be a good play for us. Peace.